I vividly remember when I was in my 10th grade, I was roaming around in the computer laboratory because I was really curious about the computers. Then our ICT coordinator approached us and told us that our cell phone and computer are almost the same. Then it took me too long to realize why is it so? Because if you will notice, cell phone is just a small unit and it's very handy, right? Unlike the computer, it has a big monitor, it has a CPU, UPS, speaker, and etc. Then until these education 4.0 or industrial revolution introduced to us, then that's the time that I realized that our teacher is correct because there's already a software application that can be installed already in our cell phone. So imagine, so it can be accessible and you can access it anytime and anywhere. And why is it I include these cell phone and computers in answering this TED Talk like activity in ICT tools versus teachers? Because in this 21st century um, era, we are already embedding a different technology in our day-to-day basis, right? So of course, yes, it can be undeniable that it almost we can't live without a cell phone. It almost like air and water. But again, it's always up to us on how we can utilize this technology. And of course, when it comes to teaching, I really believe this saying, according to George Couros, that technology will never replace great teachers, but technology in the hands of great teachers can be transformational. Yes, I strongly agree with this quotation because I really witness a different teachers that they really administered their, I mean, before they administered a different discussion, they really embed a different technology, especially when it comes to giving a motivational activity. So they give such an activity using word wall, um, word puzzle, Quizlet, Pidlet, and etc. And that's really amazing because in by using that a real-time website, you can actually get the attention of your students. And another evidence here that in 2018, the Philippines was ranked 57th of 79 participating countries in the Global Connectivity Index, or the GCI. We are the fastest growing digital population in the world, with 63% of the population accessing the internet, spending an average of 10 hours a day. Digital 2019 reported that Filipinos are the top internet user in the world, with 47% of our online activities spent on social media. So of course, in 2018, that's the time that we embrace the new transformative role of education we're in. We already embracing the synchronous and asynchronous, right? So of course, we almost using our cell phone and computers in our daily basis. And of course, in that evidence, that is really true because instead of answering our modules, we divert our attention in spending in social media, which is somehow not a good sides of using of technology. But again, it's always up to us. But of course, I just want to highlight here that with a right teacher, with a right facilitator, with a right guidance of our parents, we can actually utilize this technology in a good way, right? Because everything in this world, there's always an advantage and disadvantage. So it's always up to us as a student and as a future educator as well. And addition to here, I can say that technology is more superior than a teacher, because what if there's a sudden power interruption, right? What if there is poor connection. So of course, there's no such way for us to approach our teacher. So it's somehow an alternative way. So of course we call our teacher because there, and also there's some cases that technology, that Google can answer our question, especially when it comes to a certain problem. So of course, um, still our teacher is our facilitator. They are still the one who is really more knowledgeable with that particular problem. So I just only recommend and suggest here that it's okay to use the technology. It's just the thing that you should also know your limitation and boundaries, because no matter what we do, human can never be replaced with the technology. Thank you.